Hey there everyone, and welcome to this week's market update. Last week in El Paso County, we saw a total of 99 new homes come to market. We saw 76 price increases, 22 price decreases. We saw 16 homes that came back on the market. That's homes that were under contract that didn't make it all the way to close for one reason or another. And we saw a total of 272 houses that sold and closed out completely. So yet again this week, we are seeing the same theme, not enough new homes coming to market for inventory. This week again, we're right below that 100 mark. The last couple of weeks, we've seen it bump over a little bit, 107, 115. Really what we would need to be seeing to have a more balanced market at this point would be 300 new properties coming to market every single week. So looking forward to the spring, a lot of us are still predicting that we're going to see more properties coming to the market every single week. And we're really hoping for that. Last week, our average days on market was 10 days. The median days on market, which is more the middle ground, more the important number, the median days on market was 3 days. Here in our market, it's very common to see a property that hits the market and is under contract a couple days later. And it is becoming more and more common for a property to hit the market and be under contract within a few hours. Once they start getting a certain point above 10, 15,000 above asking price, at that point, you might even see properties going away in a couple hours. The median sales price last week was $360,000 with an average of $405,000. And we've seen those numbers pretty consistent over, I would say, the last about 8 months. We've seen the median price, which is more the important number, kind of that middle of the road number, stay between 360 and 370. And occasionally it does bump up above the 370 point. I haven't seen it for about a year and a half go below the 360 point though. And our average sale price at 405 is a little bit lower than I'm used to seeing. Typically our average sale price is right around more so the 410 mark. So this is a little bit of a lower week. Over the last week and a half, I've been out showing more and more properties as people start getting back into the market after the holidays, wanting to continue to shop, continue to put offers on properties that hit the market. If you or anybody you know is looking to sell, or even if you're an agent who's helping buyers or sellers, it is so important to remember the importance of signage. And what I mean by that, in our crazy market right now, when I go out and I show houses, I'm showing 7 in a day, 10 in a day, and you can't always remember what's going on in a specific home. And it might be a few key things that are very important to that specific buyer. For example, one thing I see a lot is people who will take down closet doors, especially the ones that roll and slide, because they get stuck all the time, the tracks break, it becomes a pain in the butt. And a lot of buyers will ask to have that replaced or have that fixed. So as a seller, it's really important to have just notes like that, like, are you going to be replacing the closet doors? Are there any marks on the floor that you're planning on fixing? Is there a carpet stain that maybe you plan on getting taken care of? Little things like that can really motivate buyers to choose that property over something else. And yes, of course, it can be in the MLS, it can be listed somewhere else, but with things moving so quickly right now, it's hard to keep all of those in mind. It's hard to keep a hold of all the details where you're showing one home after the next, with 15 or 30-minute showings. If you have any questions on any of the information I covered today, feel free to reach out. You can give me a call, give me a text, or send me a message anytime. That concludes this week's market update, and thank you for watching.